Hi guys, and welcome to Cindy's Baby Loves. And we are having our theme Thursday, hosted by Yvonne with Havinguon. And here I have little Rachel. And theme Thursday is with knits. And she is wearing her knitted sweater. And it is hot in here, guys. Poor little thing, but she's wearing it. And I'm also doing a tag from Lisa's Littles from Facts About Me, and I hope I can give some facts about me. And I'm going to go ahead while I'm doing that, give her a little bit of milk because she seems just a little bit of hungry, so we're going to go ahead and do that while I'm feeding her. So as you know, many of you know, if you're not new to my channel, my name is Cindy, and I am I'm going to be 63 years old next month this month. This is February. This month on the 25th, I'll be 63 years old. And yes. So I am one of the baby boomers. I'm the tail end of the baby boomers. And so I grew up in California, and I was later placed in foster homes when my mother couldn't really take care of us. But we loved our mother, don't get me wrong. We did love her, and we were in and out of foster homes pretty much the rest of our life there, but some of the foster homes were good to us and some were not. But you know what? It's all God's doing. God brought me all this way from experience to this day of where He wants me. And I guess when I was little, I loved parks, and I used to play in the park a lot, barefoot, when my mother was neglecting us, so she used parks a lot to drop us off. So I loved parks. I loved walking on a warm sidewalk in the summertime. My brothers and sisters and I were very close when we were young. And unfortunately not that close when we got older, and I guess foster care separated us like that. I don't know, but it's just the way it goes. Let's see, any more facts about me that I can think of right offhand. In '94, I got in a head-on collision and sustained a brain injury. So I have short-term memory loss. My long-term memory is excellent. I can remember at 2-3 years old the design on my curtains, and I used to have dreams about them coming to life. I remember John F. Kennedy getting shot at 3 years old, and the people were so sad. My mother had it on television, but I didn't understand the concept of the assassination. I just understood how people were really sad around me at that time. I remember the Rice Krispies commercials first coming on, and that scared me. There's different commercials that actually, animated commercials that frightened me during that time. And let's see, I remember the Carrot Man, my love for vegetables at a very early age, because there was a man behind us that grew a garden. I was 3 years old, and he used to give us fresh carrots from his gardens, and we ate, and it was so good. And let me think. I'm going back and forth. That's my scattered brain from my brain injury. Sorry, guys. As I got older, let's see. Oh, I also was I was a model for a while. I did not like that for various reasons. I was in a foster home when I became a model, and they used it to get the money, and I didn't like it. So, and then let's see, I know I'm scatterbrained. Facts about Cindy. I was married at 23 and tried to have my first baby. It took me a year to get my first baby. I wanted one so bad, but I finally got one and loved her so dearly. And then I had two more. I had 3 children altogether. I almost died with my second one with preeclampsia. So my third one was a boy. It was a miracle. The 2 first ones were a girl. Then my husband and I, we started a business, and I homeschooled the children. Let's see, we ran the business. I was a homemaker, business owner from the home, while he ran the appliance business. Well, I did all the paperwork and the taxes and the appointments and everything from home, ran the whole office from home, while I took care of the children, homeschooled them, and everything else from home. And then that's when I got an accident in '94. And then things changed from there. But I won't go into the bad change. I don't really want to talk about the bad change because it's not good. But I do know this. He wanted a divorce, so that he got. And then later on, I got my first job where I actually got paid. And I was so excited about working for Walmart. It was like playing store to me. I mean, I just loved it so much. And retail, I just fell in love with. I didn't even know I got paid for until the first paycheck. And I loved it so much, I moved up so fast into the management area to 7th level management. And then I ended up getting strokes. So yeah, so when I ended up getting strokes later on into it, that's what kind of ruined my career in retail. And then, I mean, I had my dream car and everything, and I had my dream home area at the beach. Not my dream home, I was living in it near the beach. And I actually had a beach home that I was renting across from the ocean. And then I didn't want to live there. I wanted to live right there near the waterfront. And So I did that, and right when I was to go through the 8th level of management, things changed. But I tell you that those mini strokes really changed me. Mine were caused by really high blood pressure. Those are silent killers, guys. I tell you what, keep a watch on your blood pressure. Those could do some damage. And so how it happened is I called the doctor and I said I really feel funny, and they said, well, come on in the office. Well, they didn't expect me to drive to the office. I remember on the office I was started feeling worse, and I mean I just went there on a prayer, and I went there. I walked in the office and I started to wobble and stuff, and they took me in a room right away and hurry up and put me on the bed, and the last thing I remember is they said, you're having a stroke. Before you knew it, they called an ambulance, and I went to the hospital. And so yeah, and then that's what brought me at the Bryan Center, and that was 2013. And I've had a little series of strokes since then, and I couldn't walk. It messed with my balance, not my legs, but my balance. My brain told me I couldn't walk because my brain messed up my coordination. It was really weird. You know, I had dragging feet behind me, and that was a weird feeling in my hands. You know, my hands were like really weird, or my hand, I should say. And what would come out of my mouth was just different. And I expected to be well and out of there in a week and go back to work. It never happened that way, guys. And so then I ended up being there for, I think, 6 weeks, and then they told me I reached the platinum, that I'd never walk again, and I wasn't going to be able to work anymore, and that just broke my heart. That part was the worst. Not much less that I couldn't walk, but that I couldn't work again. That part was devastating. You know, I wouldn't be able to drive my dream car anymore, which was a convertible Volkswagen, and I had to get rid of it, and it was like, oh my, you know, it was really hard to swallow. So God, I was like, I remember praying to God, how are you supposed to use me if I can't walk again and if I'm in a wheelchair? And then he kind of revealed to me, you know, he could use me in the facilities. So I guess that's how it all happened. So those are facts about me. And that's how I got to the Bryan Center. And then after a while, when they told me I couldn't walk again, I used the bathroom as my gym and kept pulling myself up on the bathroom bar. And it took me over a year, but I finally got my balance to walk. And I went behind my wheelchair, walked behind my wheelchair, and told them I wanted a walker. And they said, you can't walk. I said, well, you want to tell my legs that? And I started walking. And I was so excited. I got my walker and used that and started walking. Before you knew it, I was walking on my own about another year. And after 5 years of being there, guys, then I got to go to assisted living, and here I am. Yeah, I've been here now. This is will be my 5th year in April, and so that's the story, or some facts, I should say, that I can give you or remember so far. And she's got some belly full of milk in the meantime, and she's happy. So let's get her burped. And so if you enjoyed this channel, or if you enjoyed this time with me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave me a comment. And God bless you guys, and I will see you next time on Cindy's Baby Loves. Bye bye now.